also Dean always told me not to stop doing what I was doing, because I used to always say to him, I feel really bad for like writing about fashion and beauty and meaningful things, and he always said, no, still do them. So I'm going to use it as a way to have like a really big adventure, because that's what he'd want me to do. But yeah, feeling pretty numb about that. And then we were in the car this morning on the way to the airport, and we had a car accident. We were on the furthest lane, so the fast lane, and 2 cars crashed into the back of us. I don't know how we're okay, but luckily we're okay. It could have been so much worse. Thank the Lord for my incredible Mini, and I really feel like Dean was watching over me. So, rant over, but just in case you guys wonder what's been going on and why I'm not like 100%, that's why. I want this to be positive. I want to dedicate like this trip to Dean, because I know that if he was here, he would love it and have the best time. So you've got to make the most of things and live life to the full. So we are in Stockholm in Sweden with Hoppa. It's my first ever time in Sweden. Leave a comment below if you're from Sweden. Super excited, because yeah, never been to Sweden. You excited?
I'm excited. Never been. Always wanted to go.
Have you?
I've got a friend that went to uni that lives in Stockholm.
Really?
I'm sure still does.
See if they're still here. Yeah, in Stockholm with Hoppa. We're in the Hoppa car now. So Hoppa do like affordable airport transfers. You pre-book them. I was actually on their website last night, and you save loads of money with them. So would definitely recommend it. We always pay over the odds when we're getting airport transfers, so it's really good to know that Hoppa exists. So basically, Hoppa have done some research which shows that Sweden is the 5th, or Stockholm is the 5th most expensive city in the world. Copenhagen was 3rd. I'll leave like a link to all of this below, because I'm going to do a blog post about this, because the stats are so interesting. And obviously I do a lot of luxury travel, but I think I'm very good at saving money and doing like luxury things and having really lovely experiences, but not breaking the bank. Obviously sometimes we break the bank, because I've said this in my vlogs before, I just love amazing hotels, and like in LA for example, we spent crazy amounts on food because I just wanted to try everywhere, and I saved up really hard for that trip. But I think it's nice that on this vlog I'm going to basically show you, like, I'm going to try and do luxury on a budget in Sweden basically, and Hoppa have challenged me to do this. I have just rambled for so long. I hope that made sense, and I hope you guys are excited to come along with me. Basically this week and weekly is going to be in Sweden. So yeah, this is Sweden. Bye. We have arrived and checked into our hotel. So we found an amazing hotel called, it's a really weird name, it's called Hotel with Urban Deli. Like, I just don't think they wanted to give it a proper name, and they decided, well, it's got a deli inside it, so let's call it that. It's so cool and Swedish like designed. I'll show you in a minute. It's a super small room, but like really comfortable. It's underground, and I'm really claustrophobic, but it's absolutely fine. It's so beautiful. But yeah, the transfer was so quick, so easy. A guy basically met us at the airport holding up a sign and saying my name. Didn't film it as much as I wanted to for my vlogs. I felt like he'd think I was a total weirdo. Drove us straight here. Oh, perfect. Much better than the morning we've had. But I obviously just keep telling myself life could be way worse, and I'm very grateful today. So I'll quickly show you the room, and then I think we're going to go and explore. So we just got changed. I love the hotel. Please can we talk about how cute these doors are. I'm wearing a jumper. I'm pretending it's autumn. It's just a very rainy day today. All my clothes are super summery, so I'll probably wear summery clothes tomorrow. So we're gonna go explore, get some food.
You better listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can give from you. Boy, I don't need that.
So we always use TripAdvisor. By the way, it feels like December. It's so cold. TripAdvisor to find the best restaurants here in the mouth, and the cheapest too. God, I look such a mess right now with this weather.
It's actually worse weather than Manchester.
I said I feel like we just went in a loop and landed back in Manchester. No, I'm joking, guys. Very grateful to be here. Oh my god, Haymarket. Everyone recommended this place. We have to go there. But yeah, so we're just looking for food. We've just been looking around the market because I was saying if it was like good weather and you wanted to save money, you can always just grab a picnic, have it in a nice field. We're gonna get some snacks from there before bed. They did loads of like refined sugar-free treats. It was such a nice, amazing supermarket deli. So now we're going to a place that's apparently famous. We found it on TripAdvisor, ranked 10th best in Sweden, and it's a cheap eat. let's do this.
Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know?
Oh my god, we've not even had lunch yet and we just found a pick and mix shop. Matt, how much do I usually spend on pick and mix?
Like £50.
Sorry if this is really loud, by the way. The wind doesn't pick up very well. About £50. So let's go and see how much pick and mix costs in Sweden.
Be away from you. I'm
So we can't actually find where we're meant to be going for lunch, the place on TripAdvisor, which is why we got deterred. Is that the right word? Deterred. We got distracted. And we got pick and mix. Oh my god, Sweden passes. Matt was eating them. How are they?
Oh, it's coconut. I'm not actually trying to coconut.
Look at him with his mouth full. Sweden passes. It might be expensive for everything else, but it passes the pick and mix test, which is really important for me. Matt worked this out and it was like £2. I got a lot of pick and mix. In England, I spend like a good £10 on pick and mix. Seriously, don't I? That was cheap pick and mix.
That was good.
But yeah, we're still finding where to eat. We've not actually found anywhere to eat yet. I'm gonna go and find the place that we're gonna eat. They're really famous for fish soup. I don't actually eat fish soup, but we're just gonna go and have a look anyway.
where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your
It's really not our day for finding food, so we found like the cheapest Mexican and they're closed because they've got a problem. But anyway guys, if you want Mexican, it's called Lanita. Sadly we didn't actually get the chance to try it. So the rain's getting really bad now. Oh my goodness, everywhere we try to eat is either closed or we found a few places there. Oh, Matt's saving the day with his umbrella. We found a few places. Oh, my umbrella's broken apparently. Oh no. Okay, we've diverted it in from the rain. Matt really wanted to check out Weekend Menswear, I think it's called. And he's never seen it before, so we're checking out how much shopping costs in Sweden.
I just wanna be with you. Babe, there is this place where we can.
So
Same way
Matt
now.
was saying weekday is so cheap, and actually the shopping here is not expensive. Also H&M in Swedish, did not know, they have a full H&M home store. Excuse me while I go and cry.
Just wanna listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can give from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much.
We finally found somewhere to eat. We've just been down the main shopping streets and we found a place called Wipo, which again ranked on TripAdvisor. It's Asian fusion and it's tapas, Asian tapas, mid-range. H&M home was amazing. It's raining, but who cares? My body aches a bit. I think it must be from this morning in the car. My back hurts, so we're gonna eat some tapas.
Every day is snowing. Since I was told that you don't want me, but baby you're just cold and you know I try to hold on to where there's no you.
So we just got in, my back's aching quite a bit. We did a lot of shopping. We're just watching Power. Oh no, he's the bad guy. We just cozied up watching Power, reflecting on the day. We've got loads of snacks from the deli upstairs because we thought if we get lots of snacks, it's healthy, but we did get some crisps as well. And we can just have a night in and relax. Also, it was raining really bad, so we kind of thought let's just chill. Dinner was amazing too. So I will see you guys in the morning. We're gonna enjoy our snacks. Guys, this is the worst room for lighting. I look horrendous. We are just gonna go get some breakfast. Top tip for money saving when abroad, find a hotel with a really good breakfast. I love eating out for breakfast and I'll probably still eat out for breakfast, but it's a really good way to just stock up on loads of food and get really full. So we're gonna go see what the breakfast selection's like. So, ow, my neck hurts to twist it in that direction. I'm wearing the same jumper because it's a little bit chilly, different jacket though. We're just wandering around after a lovely breakfast. Very full. I have glitter on my eyes. Look quite silly actually. And we're now going to a coffee shop because there's loads of coffee shops I want to try. So I'm taking Matt on a coffee crawl.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me.
We came to Fabrique for our first stop. They actually have one of these in London now. Matt got an espresso, I got a latte, and then we got the famous cinnamon bun. I think it's cinnamon bun, it looks like it.
Looks a little bit like cinnamon.
Also, everything is so Instagrammable here. It wasn't actually that expensive. Everyone says it's really expensive for coffee. It was the equivalent of like £10 for 2 coffees in a cake.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that's really good.
Pretty good.
Do you like it? So now I have my sunglasses and my woolly jumper on because it's like the UK and the weather keeps changing. You have to excuse my hair today. Sorry, it really, really hurts when I move my neck. Because this is the I got drenched, drowned rat, kills look. You don't need any GHDs, you just stand in the rain, your hair goes like this. I am gonna have to just like sort it out tonight, but I couldn't really be bothered this morning. So we're just wandering around, had our first fika, the art of coffee. So the Swedish people sit down and enjoy coffee and cake, and it was so delicious. I feel like every time I vlog there's a big sign that says everyone make loads and loads and loads of noise. I sound like I expect the world to be quiet for me. I don't. I just always seem to choose the loudest moments in life to vlog. So we're now just wandering around. We are going for a walk to, can't pronounce it, everyone laugh at me, Garmaslan? Don't know. It's the old area and it's apparently the most beautiful area. It's like the old town. Did not know that Sweden is broken up into different towns. But yeah, let's do this. I've swapped my sunglasses because first world problems. Matt forgot his sunglasses, but he said I'm marriage material because I put these ones on so that he could wear my favourite ones. But yeah, I am so nice. I always have like 10 pairs of sunglasses in my bag.
I don't think I could quite pull them ones off.
I think you could.
A little bit too.
I'm holding this so awkwardly in the wrong hand. Right, let's wander around. We're just walking to where we need to be, and we're walking down all the shops again, which makes me really excited. I'm going into class also because we used to have one of these and it shut down. It does amazing homeware, and I love homeware shopping. Looks like IKEA, doesn't it?
It does look like that.
It's just so random and great. Look, gold. I love it. Look at those lights, they're so beautiful. To get a pink ice cube case for our house. Yes?
Well, everything else is pink, so you might as well make that pink as well.
How beautiful. Ah. This matches our house theme. I don't think we got a whisk the other day in Home Sense, did we?
India, though.
Yeah, but we're going for rose gold and that's
What do you
gold.
call that tea sip?
The tea strainer. Oh my god,
That's
look,
strainer.
they've got a grater that's gold and gold scissors. The class also was absolutely amazing. It's like baby blue, baby pink heaven. Matt's gonna get so sick of me again in homeware stores, picking everything up and getting ridiculously excited. But I love homeware. Finally found the old area. Oh my goodness, my hair is a mess and it's so beautiful. It really reminds me of Montreal. I don't know if you guys know, but I used to live in Montreal in Canada. Let me know if anyone's Canadian. I mean, this is exactly like the old port, but it's so beautiful, but it's made me sad. I want to go visit. So we're wondering, we're going to go find the palace. We're going to have a look at the cute old streets. And then my friend, like lifelong friend, actually moved to Stockholm recently, so I'm gonna go catch up with him. What a small world. Also, top tip, we've not paid for any public transport yet. You can literally walk the whole way around Sweden. It took us like 25 minutes to walk here. Damn it, I forgot to put my walker on. Because we don't have a gym in our hotel, I was like, let's put our walker on and see how many miles we do. Damn, I'm gonna put that on now so you can stay fit as well. he's just a very, very, very good photographer, like old school, amazing photographer. And Matt's loving the camera. Aren't you, Matt?
It's good to be fair.
Matt's like wishing he knew how to use it.
It's a bit harder to use than yours.
Harder to use mine.
A little bit.
Yeah, it is. But once you get used to it, like the pictures are so. It's also on film, so like, am I allowed to touch this? It comes out like this. Will's just going to get more wine. I'll introduce you to him if he wants to be on camera, but it's kind of too cool. Will's basically a photographer, and he said the only time I'm allowed to introduce him on my vlog is if he's taking pictures, so... Oh, here he is, there he is. So, what did we do? We had coffee, we had wine, it's like pre-dinner. A few bottles of wine. So wine is not actually expensive in Sweden at all. The only issue with alcohol in Sweden is that the alcohol stores close at like 7 p.m. So alcohol is basically taxed to high heaven by the government, according to my friend, which basically means you can drink in bars and restaurants, but you can't actually buy it from stores. So that takes me on to the next thing. I'm in Will's apartment. I'm on a swinging chair. Wait, here he is. Tell them when we met. How many years
Hello,
ago?
I am a photographer, and I once took a picture of about 8 years ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah, 8 years maybe.
9 years ago. Oh, a few years ago, and now I have a place where I can make photographs.
This is like the most amazing apartment ever. It's basically like what we're looking for in London. Wait, I'm going to show you guys.
But it's about 10 times too much.
And it's just absolutely stunning. And it's just one of those things where you bump into someone that you've not seen for years, but like it's totally fine and it's just like yesterday. But Will's like family, so it's all cool. And Will is going to be our tour guide. He knows like all the best kind of amazing places in Sweden that don't cost the world. And we're just chilling in his beautiful apartment. So thanks, Will.
Yeah!
He speaks fluent Swedish as well.
Well, party in the USA or Sweden. Sweden.
He speaks Swedish because he is actually Swedish, aren't you?
I am Swedish.
Speak
Was
some-
that too much enthusiasm?
Say something.
Was it fake enthusiasm? Was it real enthusiasm? It was fine.
Say something in Swedish.
Jag kan snacka svenska till alla där som är svenska som prenumererar till EMs webbsida. Och jag vill bara hälsa och ursäkta mig att mitt accent är YouTube.
If anyone speaks Swedish, I don't know what that meant, so I hope he was being nice. We've been nice.
It's always
nice. Translate if you are speaking.
Translate it for me. So, we are in
Södermalm.
This is like the really cool, here it is. This is like, we've just seen his apartment, and this is now the really cool, edgy, hipster, cool area apparently. This is like the best area that's full of like all the cool, independent like restaurants, and Will actually happens to live bang in the middle of it. And all the places that I've seen in the best on TripAdvisor, they're like affordable, luxury. He's like, yeah, they're really good. And I think with food, you don't need to spend a lot of money nowadays to get good food. Like I've been to a lot of Michelin stars, and Matt and I actually prefer, as much as we love fine dining, we actually prefer like finding a really cool hidden Japanese place or Mexican, and it costs like £1 and it's just the best food. So Will like knows his food. He's lived in, well, he was brought up in Sweden, and he just knows all the hidden gems, which is great because they're super affordable and brilliant. So he's just taking us and exploring. He's got such a funny sense of humour. I think you kind of need to know him to understand it. So apparently he's taking us for pizza, or like to some really cool bars, which will be amazing. And tomorrow he's going to be our tour guide too. Again, we've just been walking around all day, haven't paid for any transport, and we have done some serious ground today, which is epic and shows you actually Stockholm is not expensive. You can just walk everywhere and go to cheap eats. So we went to the coolest neighbourhood. Sorry about the quality, it's not good in the dark. I'm gonna get a proper vlogging camera to mix with my Canon. My friend took us to really cool affordable wine bars, but they were like really luxe and just like hidden gems, which will be on my blog post. It's really not even expensive to drink in Stockholm. You just got to know where to go, and my friend said a top tip is to ask for wine off the list rather than wine on the list. It tends to be a lot cheaper. So we just bought a new camera lens. My friend is an amazing photographer and he sold us one. He sold us it like it's such a good offer because he never uses it because he doesn't use his Canon anymore. So we're just taking a picture of the beautiful scenery. We're just walking back from my friend's house now. It's a 40-minute walk, but we really enjoy walking because it means I get to see more. So Matt's just taking some gorgeous scenic shots. We'll show you where we are, and I'm going to say goodnight and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. So we are just about to head somewhere called Hoppa and Flora for breakfast. We actually missed breakfast this morning. Top tip when saving money in Sweden, don't miss your free hotel breakfast. But it's quite good because it means I can go to some other breakfast places now and see the price of them in comparison to the price in England, and also the price of them in comparison to a free breakfast. I love going out for breakfast, so for me it's important to see what the going rate is for breakfast in an expensive city. But yeah, so far we haven't actually found it expensive in Sweden at all. I think there are so many ways that you can do like affordable eats. So yeah, let's go for breakfast. Arrived at Cafe Hoppa and Flora, but we didn't understand the menu because it was in Swedish, obviously. So we ended up with stuff we didn't really want. Matt ended up getting avocado on toast with lots of jalapenos. I got a juice, which I actually like, and I got like an acai and chia seed bowl, and then a little espresso. We didn't really fully get what we want because we didn't understand the menu, but we made it here at least. It's so cheap. It was the equivalent of £19 for a juice and 2 breakfasts. In London I spend like £45, probably more, on 2 breakfasts, so this is really, really, really cheap. Very windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. I just put a jumper over because it's a little bit cold today. We're just back at the palace. We are going to a coffee shop over here. Basically the cool area that we explored yesterday, we want to explore it in daylight today. It's meant to be amazing. We've got my map walker on and we've done like 10k already. Just been walking around. It's so good. Like, you do not need to pay for public transport here, and if you do, the tubes are super cheap and so quick. So we're just back at the river. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. Matt's playing with my new lens. Do you like it? It's wide angled, so you guys are going to see better pictures from me. We're actually quite hungry still because breakfast was very small. It was very cheap but very small, so we're going to just get some brunch soon as well. Hungry, all about the eating. Found my first conker tree of the season. If anyone else feels the same way about autumn, you'll know how exciting this is. I mean, all the conkers have been taken out, but there are conkers all around me. Look. Ta-da! This is so exciting. So we're really, really hungry. We came to a coffee shop and we got pre-lunch lunch. Like mini kind of sandwich bread bruschetta things with our coffee. We're at a place called Drop Coffee. This was only like £17 for like 2 kind of sandwiches and 2 coffees, and it's like quite a luxe coffee shop, but it's a nice experience. To an amazing vegetarian restaurant that so many people have recommended. It's called Herman's Tradgaards Cafe. Great pronunciation there. Now we're having Swedish meatballs. We're on like a food crawl. We are at a place called Meatballs Are for the People. back in the room after an incredible day of food crawling. It didn't record the bit where I said, because my mapometer thing decided to talk over me, when I said that the vegetarian restaurant we went to is a lot cheaper to go in a lunchtime, like half the price than if you go in a dinner time, which is a top tip. My friend Will was telling me that in Sweden they do really, really good lunchtime offers. So if you are wanting to come to Sweden and save money, just eat loads at your free breakfast and then eat loads at lunch. We've actually not really been for a proper dinner because we've either eaten lunch really late or we've just been like so full from lunch. So it's a really good way. Like, it's 9 p.m. now and we're meant to be going out tonight to a bar called Paradiso for some nibbles and some drinks. And there's also a place called Beijing 8, which is meant to be an amazing, super affordable Asian fusion restaurant. I love finding hidden gems, but we're not even hungry, are we, Matt?
Not really. Eating too much food today. You're on a food crawl.
Yeah, we've eaten so much today, but yeah, the vegetarian buffet was amazing. I feel like I've tried out loads of really good places, so I can document this for you guys. But yeah, we're just chilling. I'm actually just editing this video as we speak, so I'm gonna love you and leave you here and see you in the morning, or see you tonight if we go out. We'll see. Good morning. So as you see from the clips after my sign-off clip last night, we ended up eating out, didn't we?
We did.
So we went to...
Unreal, to be fair.
It was really good. So we ended up going to a place that my friend Will recommended. It was like a kind of like luxurious dining experience that is on the Michelin guide. So, but the great thing about it is like you could keep it super cheap if you wanted to. So like I had soup, which was about the equivalent of £12. It was like luxury soup. Matt had meat.
I did. It was amazing though.
That was about £24.
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
That's like standard price for good meat though. But what we did realise, because we've not found Sweden expensive really, and you can do everything cheap. Like you can go to that kind of restaurant and still do it cheap and just choose cheap things. We realised that alcohol is ridiculous.
Very expensive.
So like last night we had a bottle of wine and it was just extortionate. It's because they tax it loads. We then went to a bar for a gin. 2 gin and tonics was like £35, and this was a real dive of a bar. It was not a nice bar.
Apparently that was cheap for Stockholm.
So yeah, what I would say about Stockholm is, yeah, you can go out for real cheap eats and you can walk around and you don't have to pay to go into anything. There's loads to do, but don't drink alcohol because that is where it's really, really, really expensive. So we're just going to Stockholm Brunch Club for breakfast. I've been told this is really good. Let's try it. Yeah, and I'm starving. It's meant to be like a good cheap eat, so let's do this. So, breakfast was really, really good. We were saying it was like the same price as London breakfast, maybe a few pounds cheaper. Ooh, I think that was meant to be a cheap eat, but it was like just standard London price. It was like £6 for a smoothie and like £9 for an acai bowl. What did you get? It was like £15 for your eggs?
Eggs for hours, about £15.
It sounds like it would have been more expensive than London actually, because £15 is a lot for eggs. But then when the bill came it was about £40, which is like pretty standard for London prices. So we're gonna wander around, do a bit more shopping, and then head to this amazing coffee place that I need to go to before we leave. So outfit change, so I've changed into my comfy clothes for my flight. Our Hoppa transfer is picking us up at 4 p.m. So we booked a return transfer, which means they come to our hotel, pick us up at 4 p.m. and take us to the airport. So we've literally got like half an hour left. We're just gonna quickly pop to the designer shops because there's like, you can do a lot in Stockholm if you want, or you could do it really quickly in 48 hours. My friend kind of showed us everything there was to see, and we didn't really do many museums just because we just wanted to like eat our way around and just like look and wonder and not really spend money on attractions. But yeah, so Greta's in Haymarket, which is where we just went to have coffee, was definitely the most expensive coffee. It was like maybe £5 for a cup of coffee, but Hoppa challenged me to see like where you'd go if money was no object in comparison to like the kind of more affordable places, and I personally loved it. It was so beautiful. It was one of those things that like when you're traveling, I think it's sometimes worth paying a bit extra to have like a really nice, special, beautiful experience. So yeah, it was wonderful. We found a Brandy Melville right next to my hotel. Oh my god, how much I love Brandy Melville.
Too much.
Too much, let's go in. save money on food and you can buy clothes. So I used to live next to a Brandy Melville in Canada, and I used to buy everything from there because it's like £15 for a top. Just went a little bit overboard, which means all the money I saved on food I've now just spent on a new wardrobe. But TBC, to be confirmed, you'll see it soon. So we're just in the Hoppa on the way back. I get really bad travel sickness, so I've just been like trying to deal with it. It's a long journey because of traffic. We made it back to the airport. I'm going to leave this vlog here. So to conclude, Sweden is amazing, the food is amazing. It's really not as expensive as people make out. It can be expensive, but just like anywhere in the world, there's like things you can do to make it not as expensive. So can you do luxury Sweden on a budget? Yes, you definitely can. So thank you so much, Hoppa, for a lovely trip. And guys, I've got an exciting event tomorrow morning. I'll be vlogging that next week. See ya.